What you be on?
I don't know, man.
You be taking what's it called? Pre-workout?
Ritalin?
Before you come in here?
No, I don't take pre-workout before I come in here.
Oh, okay. I'd be wondering.
All right. Chilling like a villain on a million. Leon.
Okay.
You from LA. You not from the Bay. Did you even get that reference?
I did.
How you gonna say chilling like a villain? You don't know who Mac Dre is.
I do know who Mac Dre is.
Why'd you look
do
at me
know.
like I don't know what she's talking about?
I thought it was the other part of what I said. Like a Leon. Like I was trying to.
All right, I'm going to start the show.
Please.
Yes, please.
Wow. We might as well just cut that whole beginning.
No, it's still in.
Yeah.
What?
Welcome to another episode of the Opinion League, where we talk about movies, TV shows, manga, anime, and trending pop culture topics. I am your host, Rob, a.k.a. The Blacksmith, and we got...
Tay, you know what it is? The graduate of Xavier's Higher Learning Institution, the bearer of Zoro Swords.
What?
First guard for Khaleesi, first of the first.
Ooh,
Wolverine's drinking buddy. Miles Morales stylist.
Okay.
Okay.
The lightning bolt of Storm.
Ooh.
Venom's best friend still.
Okay.
Chill.
Piccolo's second born because Gohan is the first.
Yeah.
And the Flame of Charizard. And, you know, for this episode, I am part of Chinese crew. She's taught me how to fight in all of her ways.
Word.
Okay. All right, and
And you know it's Mr. 10 out of 10 because you know if it's 10 out of 10, it's gonna get that young Stizzle. Boom.
okay.
All right.
How many times did you practice that at home?
You say that every time I do this.
Because you add like some new flair to it. Like,
Yeah,
every time.
because it's, you know,
He be watching that YouTube back.
gotta make sure it's fresh.
He's
Fresh for the
practicing. He's
fans.
practicing. All right.
Fresh for the folks.
All right, man. What is your question? Oh, wait.
No. We got to get into
Yeah.
something.
What?
I know y'all saw that Spider-Man picture.
Oh.
Yes.
Yo, Tom Holland needs help. His Spider-Man needs help.
Well, if he's in the middle of saving somebody,
Yo,
you know what I mean?
my
He got caught off
mans-
guard.
Nah, my man was running for his life from Doc Ock. And then Doc Ock had him wrapped up in one of them little legs.
Tangled up.
Tangled up.
Yes.
He has on the Iron Spider-Man suit.
But if you look in the tweets, there's like other ones where like Toby's running too from Doc Ock.
Nah, I don't want to hear that. Care about that.
Toby got held by Doc.
We didn't talk about Toby.
Toby.
And we didn't talk about the God Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
We're talking about Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yes.
That's true.
Why are you trying to bring him down?
No, I'm not trying
We
to bring
already
him.
had to forget the third Spider-Man movie for Toby. You want to try to throw him into that? Let him live.
Everybody wanted Toby back.
Nah, I want
I
Andrew
do.
back.
I mean, yeah. I want them all back. We'll see what happens, right?
See how it goes.
Yeah.
What it is.
Now, let's hear this question though.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's time for Howard's question.
All right. So here we go. So I thought about this
Man.
for a little bit. All right, here we go. What was a stupid thing you did as a kid that you look back on and you're like, why the heck did I do that? Something stupid that you did as a kid.
Why don't you be more specific?
Yeah.
I gotta get more specific than stupid thing that you did as a kid. What other?
Like on accident, on purpose.
Okay, either or.
Okay.
Anywho, I got one.
Okay.
Since I'm
go
wearing
ahead.
these Jordans today. So it was Halloween. So in the spirit of Halloween, then.
See, there you go.
Spirit of
All right.
Halloween.
All right.
So I was around my block in Paradise Hills, and we were going trick or treating, and like across from my cul-de-sac where Woodman is, there's like another apartment building, and so we were in there, getting candy and stuff, and I didn't want to walk all the way around because I was lazy. And I'm young, I can run, I can jump,
Right.
I can hop gates.
Right.
It's been done plenty of times before. So it was the gates with the little points up top.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this is not going to turn out good.
Yeah.
So
definitely. All right.
I'm hopping the gate. I'm good.
Right.
Oh.
I'm good. I'm up on top. And as I come down, my foot gets caught on the point. And so my hands land right in front of me. And it slices like my Jordan in half.
Oh, no.
Sliced my Jordan.
Ooh.
I had some taxis from back then.
Yeah.
Sliced my Jordan in half. But I was good besides that. I could have fucked up my face.
Yeah.
Wait, matter of fact,
My
in the
face
spirit of
could have been
Halloween, can I change the question?
No. It's too late. We already in it.
Why?
'Cause I want to know, what was the dumbest costume you guys ever had at Halloween?
I
What was the
want
dumbest
to answer
None of
my
my-
question, though.
None of my costumes are dumb. I'm not walking outside like that.
I did Fat Albert once.
It's not a dumb costume.
That's
That seems appropriate
yeah.
for you.
Yeah, it does. I don't know nothing dumb about that
Yeah.
costume.
No, you did it right.
no, that was pretty bad.
All right, I got a dumb thing that I did.
Okay.
So we were playing catch, like just normal, like kids, nothing crazy. The football got stuck in the tree, mind you. It was like a 12 stair, so it's right there. You can reach and grab it.
Okay.
Right? So I don't know what I was thinking. I thought, let me just sit on the ledge and reach to grab it. So I reach. I fall from a 12 stair, staircase on a tree stump on my neck, on my neck, and I ended up in the hospital. Had a neck brace
I would
for
have
6
never
weeks.
thought.
Yeah.
What the heck?
That was obviously dumb. Thinking back, I could have just leaned over to grab it, but yeah, that was.
Well, you're young, you're black, you're survive anything.
Yeah.
I'm invincible.
Yeah. Kids don't be thinking that. They just like, oh, and yeah, that happened. Yeah.
Oh, all right, word.
I can't wait to hear yours. For some
Yeah.
reason.
I just thought about mine. I'm like, man, mine was pretty dumb.
Yeah, let's hear this.
Yeah.
So, all right, so NBA Street came out on the PS2.
man.
And you know how they was doing the crazy dunks and everything? So I had a trampoline.
Oh, he thought, what was that one sport? The trampoline basketball? Slam ball. You
Yeah.
thought you was
Oh,
in
yeah.
slam ball?
Oh no, I took a step further. So
Slam ball was dope.
so we
too.
had a hoop and we had this trampoline and me and my brother were doing the dunk contest. Kid you not, I could really fracture my neck doing this, but
Probably should have, but yeah.
I thought, because we're doing a dunk contest, I could put both feet on the backboard and ricochet myself off the backboard and do a flip
Bro.
and dunk the ball. It made zero sense, but at the time I was like, it's all possible. I just put, Spider-Man the backboard and then just
So you was one of them little kids who really thought
Invincible.
video games are real.
Yeah.
yeah, I thought wrestling was
Man.
real for a while.
Oh, of course you did.
So basically I tried it. I got one leg on the backboard trying to backflip and my brother's watching from the grass. As soon as I do the flip, my neck, I tried to do the flip. It wasn't even a flip. It was just a roll. And I'm just landed almost on my neck.
Yeah.
And my brother's just standing there with his mouth open
Man.
he was like, I was so close to almost calling 911.
You know what's funny?
Did you go to the hospital?
No, because I
That's why something's wrong with you.
No. What's funny is I still feel like you believe in that today. You would do it today.
that if I had a trampoline right now, I might be able to pull that off.
Oh my
Still to
God.
this day.
Bro.
All right.
Wow. Wow.
All right. Let's get into the first topic. We are going to be talking about Dune and Titans, the second half. So part 2 this week or this episode. So let's get into Dune. So we saw it together.
Can you talk about?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Man, bro.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Just walk in. This man brought in what you probably saw in our stories. He brought in some In-N-Out.
Yes.
Looking all the way sus. And, bro.
I brought the In-N-Out, just to clarify, I brought the In-N-Out in a bag because I had animal fries and I had a double burger.
Mm-hmm.
Man, thing was hidden. But I had to wrap around my sweater because I thought, being inconspicuous.
A human?
Don't be suspicious.
No,
Yo, why didn't you get like the box so it's like flat? So your sweater didn't look like you had a human
I
head
told
in it.
them to go, and then you told me you could get it wrapped. So I was like, okay.
I meant like your sandwich wrapped, bruh.
Yeah.
And still telling them to put it in the drive-through box. That makes no sense if I'm about to go.
Bruh, you told us that
right.
In-N-Out can't wrap like your actual burger, not the bag.
I didn't know it could wrap the actual burger. I just found that out.
Right now.
This is your friend.
I didn't know they could wrap the actual
right
burger.
now.
This is your friend.
So, look.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I didn't know they allow you to bring In-N-Out to movie theaters now. I thought you still had to sneak stuff in.
Nah, they just happy you in the movie theaters.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep sneaking stuff in because
you go ahead. It makes for good
because
stories.
What's gonna happen if I show up one day and I trust you guys and then they stop me?
Issues.
What if they stop me? What if I bring
Trust
Carl's
issues.
Jr. next time and they look at me and they're like, "Bro, what are you doing?"
No, yeah, they're gonna say, "What you doing? Why are you bringing Carl's Jr. to a movie theater?"
Get something better.
That was an example.
Man.
Like if I brung food
What?
and they stop me.
When have you been
All
like?
right, we need to get in.
Man,
all right,
I'm
we're gonna
hungry.
get this.
Let's get into
I
it.
can't
Carl's
deal with
Jr.
this. I'm bringing Chick-fil-A again.
Anyways, we saw Dune together. It was a good movie, right? We had a good time, but we definitely have a lot to say. We did some research, but first thing I want to say is, if you haven't seen the movie, or if you have, and you didn't see it in theater, go watch it in the theaters.
Facts. In a reclining chair too.
Yes, with Dolby to be specific.
Yes.
It will, watching it at home will not do the movie justice. Yeah, that honestly that was my first Dolby experience. Yeah.
I always do it Dolby.
I had no idea.
Was that my first Dolby experience?
I usually prefer Dolby because it
Wow.
gets you like more arm room, and I don't have to be that close to the next person.
Well, that and just the sound in general. I didn't say nothing afterwards, but dude, whoever was sitting next to me, breathe quieter, please.
Oh man,
Oh,
breathing out the mouth the whole time.
I thought he was asleep, so I kept like peeking to check. I'm like, bro, he was just really into the movie.
Damn.
I'm surprised you didn't hear it because you were. I mean, it was loud. Like, bro, I'm really trying to watch this movie.
Oh no, I didn't hear. I had the reclining. I had my. I was mad chilling.
Yeah, bro. But anyways, let's talk about it. Start off with you, Tay. What do you think?
Go ahead.
For those who haven't seen Dune, for one, it's probably the best movie I've seen this year visually.
Yes.
Best graphics,
100%.
costumes, top to bottom.
Oh,
Score was great too.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen Dune or read the book, it's Game of Thrones mixed with Star Wars.
yes.
Basically.
So I thought for the storyline, because I didn't look it up beforehand because I didn't want it spoiled, but I knew that if you're going into the movie and you don't know about the book, you wouldn't know that it actually influenced Star Wars and all these other shows. You would think that Dune was copying Star Wars and Game of Thrones.
Right.
Opening scene was mad dope. Well, the second scene when it had this huge ship come in, it had the black guy looking like he ruled everything,
Yes.
walking down, and then telling Paul's dad, "You guys are no longer gonna live here." and we're gonna have you go live somewhere else.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
And they were just like, "Are you gonna put your stamp on this?" And I was just like, I was confused.
Yeah. Like what's going on?
All the way.
Hey, sorry for the spoilers.
Oh yeah,
If you
well, I
haven't
mean,
seen
it's a spoiler if you
Yeah.
for our audience.
Yeah. Oops.
Whoopsie.
But so I immediately am confused because they gave zero backstory. So
Yes.
that was one thing that wasn't great in the movie, is that there was no type of like backstory about why you have all these different houses. And they only really gave backstory on the planet that they were going to, where the spice, to get the spice and their new home that they were forcefully to take. And I realized that it was really, it was the Starks. Nobody only had one person like them. And they had some hating ass people in the universe. And they're like, how do we get rid of, Ned and his crew? We send them to this backwater planet that
Backwater.
it was a backwater planet. It was a desert, but it wasn't the greatest planet. It's not like they were going to vacation there. It was like when Joakim Noah said, nobody's going to Ohio to go on vacation. Oh wait, you might, Rob.
No. I just felt all my emotions just come out. I had so much to say in like a short amount of time.
That's gross.
Don't get me started on.
It reminded me of what Joakim Noah said. But anywho, nobody's going to vacation.
Vacation
They
in
knew-
Ohio.
If they knew Chani, Zendaya's character, was there, I would go vacation there. But they sent them there essentially to die. And they find out, that they were set up, and all these other houses come to attack them. And immediately, what I thought, you have this group of people, House Arteres. I don't know if I'm saying the last name right. But anywho, Paul's crew.
Atreides.
Paul's crew.
Yes.
Yep.
Paul's crew. They go to this new planet. Duncan, Idaho. Can we say how that's a weird name? Duncan, Idaho.
Which one was that again? Oh, what's his name?
Jason Momoa's character.
Yeah.
Duncan, Idaho.
Big
I
dog.
got some stuff to say about
It's like, let's go to the Midwest. Let me find just the most.
It didn't
the
seem
weirdest
to match
name.
yet. Yeah.
Like when you see Jason, you're like, Duncan.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, Duncan.
Hey,
But so Paul's crew moves to this new planet, and they're getting set up. And so, they've been there for 2 days, 2 or 3 days or whatever.
right.
So you would think everything's not where it's supposed to be.
Right.
Maybe your military is not in order and such, but if I'm a militarized family, I would have my armor somewhere near me.
Right.
I'd be prepared.
Right.
I've had people go, scout this planet and figure out, why the natives here are pissed off, don't want these foreigners coming. And
They kind of did that.
Yeah. That's what Duncan did.
they did that. So you would think that they'd be prepared.
Right.
And so they get attacked.
Really attacked.
So
That was a great scene too.
It was.
one of the best scenes when they get attacked by I just call them House Lannister, Drax.
Yeah.
Why can't I remember? David Bautista's
Batista. Yeah.
Varian Harkonnen, his house. With Jabba the Hutt, his uncle.
Yeah. Just big old fat lard.
Vladimir.
Oh man. Yeah.
You could tell it's inspired Star Wars in so many ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jabba and his nephew.
Jabba and Drax.
It's Drax's origin story. So why
Basically.
I can see why Thanos conquered your planet.
Oh my god.
Basically.
So they go there and they attack. They team up with these other stealth house that doesn't care about them either, and the Emperor's in on it too. So everyone just hates the Starks.
Right.
And so they attack, and all of them run out. The military without their armor.
Yeah.
So I realized that their armor is in somewhere else. So it's like someone's coming to rob me, and I have 3 guns.
Right.
But my 3 guns are in my garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my room's upstairs. And I have to tell them, wait, let me go get my guns real quick.
Well,
That's basically it.
like I gotta say this. So Vince, shout out to Vince the Prince. He gave us some good insight to inspire some of this.
You call him
news.
Vince the Prince?
That's his Call of Duty tag.
Oh,
Vince
dope.
the Prince. Yeah.
Yo, you got to be on point to get that quick.
Right.
How did he get Vince the Prince?
Yeah, yo, he's out here.
rhymes.
Right.
Wow.
Anyways.
Good for him.
This will be Albeezy.
Wow.
No, one point to make that he explained so well. He was talking about the weapons. Like, did you realize there was really no guns?
Yeah.
Right. So he was saying how their armor, the shield, it can't be penetrated by like a fast projectile.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they have swords, because you have to slowly like penetrate to get through their shields. And so during that scene where they got ambushed, that's why the bombs were dropping.
Yeah.
They were slowing down, and then they blew up the whatever the tanks or whatever those were. But I didn't even realize that, like, the whole entire movie until he explained that. I'm like, man, that makes sense, because the times where when they were training and practicing, you could see them like
with the shield.
Right. So that applies to their shield and whatever machines that they're using as well. So that was a really good thing that he brought up.
And speaking of that scene, actually, I say that scene probably rivals, for anyone who's watched Game of Thrones, Battle of the Bastards episode.
Oh, one of the best episodes.
Yeah, it's the best episode of Game of Thrones for me.
Yeah.
Of when Jon Snow went to go fight them. But most epic like battle scene. I thought that, like, in film for like the last, I say 5 years, like that's probably been like one of the best scenes we've seen.
Okay.
But yes, I get you. They have their shields.
Yeah.
But you still didn't have your armor.
All right.
So that's why once they penetrated your little shield, you were done for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so let's get to Paul's mom, Jessica.
Oh, I got a lot to say.
Yo, Jessica's shady.
Yeah, she is.
Yo. And
but we know now. I know probably Al more than anything knows her agenda. Like, for sure.
Like,
so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Run her agenda real quick.
All right. So, So basically, I started reading the book, and I'm gonna get into why I started reading the book.
Because you were confused.
Well,
we were all confused.
It's very confused,
right?
Super confused. But as I read the book, everything. So the first pages of the Dune book, they pretty much explain like her backstory. Like, they don't go full detail, but they kind of go into like what, like, he asked questions to the old lady, like the witch or the truthsayer. He's like, hey, like, why are you talking to my mom like she's a servant, and she's she's the wife of the Duke? And that's when she explains, like, oh no, like, your mom used to be my servant. Yeah. And she was like, actually, that's a concubine. Like, she's a concubine and all that stuff. And how she was born to, like, just from the politics side of things. Right. And her bloodline and what she was meant to do was just give birth. Yeah.
For the viewers, they don't tell you that until mid-movie.
Yeah, like, you don't know this till mid-movie. And then, like, all that is explained. He's asking a lot of great questions as far as, like, the breakdown of, like, who he is, like, what he's going through. This is all in the first, like, 50 pages of the book. And I'm just like, why was this in the movie? It was like, could have been a quick run over. But that scene that they did with the box and all that, where he puts his hand in the box, I see why they made it so quick, because that would have been a lot of, talking back and forth. That would have been a waste of screen time. Right. So they try to shorten a lot of things out. As you look at reviews on YouTube, they're like, oh yeah, they shorten all that out, because it'll just be too much. It'll be too much talking at that point.
Yeah. That's with like, I think we were talking about it earlier, just like screenplay writing. Like, it's
too much talking.
I can't even imagine like how it is to come up with a script for a movie from a book that they didn't write. So however they had to mix that up to make it entertaining, like, I mean, from what we've heard and seen, it seems like they did pretty well.
It's like a 585 page book, and making it into like a 200 page script.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, yep,
crazy.
But
yeah, I'm gonna go into why I had to read the book.
No, Al, go into his mom's. What's her back? What's she trying to do?
She's a Benny. What is it? Benny
so
Gesserit?
yeah.
Yes.
So basically, like,
explain what a Benny Gesserit is.
All right. So let me pull this up so that way I don't butcher this. So what I don't want to do is butcher this. I have it all right here.
Better hurry up before I do it.
I mean, I have it up already, but I'm giving Al the chance. Go ahead.
All right. Basically, there's like, so women run the politics, and there's also a group of women that run the mathematics. And she was basically born from the bloodline of women that, and I don't want to butcher this for anybody that did read the book. I could be wrong. I'm still in the beginning of it, but her bloodline is basically the politics of things, and that's why she was able to be the, so-called in the movie wife of the dude.
Right.
Like that's how she got to that point, and that's how she was able to give that out. And her whole agenda was to give birth to a daughter, but she gave birth to a son that ended up being the prophecy, which ended up being the main character, which is Paul.
Right. Well, they are superhuman. Let's start with that. They are superhuman. They are all women. They're trying to obviously produce. They're very specific in how they're going to produce offspring. Right. Yeah. The mom, what's her name again?
Jessica.
Jessica.
Yeah.
They were upset with her because they bared a male, instead of a female.
I was confused about that part.
Yeah.
Because.
But here's the thing. There's definitely a deeper backstory. But as far as him, like Paul, he's supposed to be the Messiah, right?
Right.
From what they explain, but he's able to see the future and the past, like clearly.
Right. And I was gonna say that the actual old lady, when she had that whole act like she was mad and everything, like that was actually a front. So in the movie, she's like super mad, but like in the book, she's actually like excited, but she holds it in. So she kind of like doesn't like express her emotions about it, but she's actually like, oh yeah, he's the one, like,
Well, I kind of figured that because she said when those two other houses and the emperor went into cahoots, like she was like, Jessica and Paul will not be touched.
Right.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted to cross her.
Yep.
Yeah, so she made that real clear.
Yeah. So like, from the moviegoers, they might be like, "Yo, wow, she was so upset," and they didn't understand that part. But that was that whole transaction that they talk with the box that they don't really get into in the whole movie. So you're like trying to figure things out as it goes.
Right. And then also to go into why they were even on that planet. Afterwards, like reading and stuff, we understand what was going on. So we were trying to understand why, Paul was out here tripping when the spices were, coming in, like wherever they were at. Yeah. So the spices, they help enhance their powers. The spices actually double the lifespan of humans, which is why it's so valuable. So that's why they're trying to harvest it and obviously, get it out, to other places. But
I'll take some spice.
Double my lifespan. But no, they call it the geriatric spice. Like I basically just old people drug. Like so
this ain't even the good stuff.
No,
you're getting that old stuff, son.
Yeah, but no, it's extremely addictive. If you withdraw from it, you die. So
great.
What?
Right. Yeah. So basically,
it's crack.
It's crack, and like they basically said, if you want to leave the planet to live, you have to take part of the planet with you. Like you are stuck there. And this is why when I read that, I was like, this makes sense as to why.
Is that why they wear the nose thing?
Possibly. And why some people feel like they just can't leave, the planet because it's everywhere.
Is that why Drax look like that?
Probably. It's in the air. It's in the food. It's everywhere. So it's like you can't get away from this drug, right? Mm-hmm. I did see one funny comment that had me dying, but someone said the Benny Gesserit's they're the true Spice Girl.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
I was like, okay, solid point, my man. Solid point. No, that was funny, but no, they definitely are not trying to leave that planet. So it seems, because they can't. It's just a really addictive drug, but it enhances abilities and doubles your lifespan. But if you really think about that, it's like, would you be out here taking a drug that would help you live longer, but you can't ever stop taking it? Because if you do, you just die.
People do that now.
But meth and crack, that doesn't double your lifespan.
They think it does.
You're not just walking outside like, ooh, there's some crack. I'm looking for this.
Add an hour to my life.
That's some meth I see over there.
No, dude. No, but no, I
He's doing bumps of spice.
yes, basically they are. But no,
Jessica's shady.
she is.
I don't know if I'm going to read the books or not before the next one, but she's shady. But we can move on to some other people. Paul was cool, actually.
He was.
Paul was
dope.
cool.
He was.
Some of his visions were interesting because I felt like to a point, especially when he had his last fight at the end, that his vision was essentially telling him not to fear death.
Yes.
So it wasn't like a clear future of what was going to happen, but it was that because I forgot the character's name, but the last guy that he fought.
Yeah.
So when he was first having visions with him, he was saying, "I'm going to be the one to lead you the way." And then
he did say that. Yeah.
Once he him and his mom meet up and he's his mom's champion the fight, and he ends up fighting, and that's the first person he's ever killed. So it was more so he was going to lead him because now he officially became a part of their crew.
Right.
And it wasn't willingly. They were like, no.
Yeah.
No, you're with us.
Yeah. You see what you did.
Yep.
Yeah, he was like, nah, you killed one of ours.
Yep.
Even though he challenged you, you're part of us now.
Yeah.
So we can get to the best part. Dennis knows how to shoot Zendaya. Perfect shots. Every scene. Every scene.
My man got the game on lock.
Shani, she had probably maybe 15 minutes tops.
Yeah.
Looked great in every scene.
Yep. Once he won that battle, it was waterfalls.
Bro, it wasn't even that. I was looking.
Hey, she was looking.
Yo, when she stabbed Paul, and I was just like, I don't know if he died from that. Would I survive?
Oh man.
I was like, I might be all right.
Yeah.
So you'll take a stab from Zendaya?
Zendaya?
To see her? Yeah.
Where am I being stabbed?
The fact that you have to ask, where am I being stabbed?
That answers your question.
That's some dedication.
Nah, it's real. If you're a trained assassin and you know where to stab somebody fatally or, where they can survive, with some help.
Yeah.
See, you don't have crazy dreams like being robbed. So you don't think about those type of things.
I have very simple dreams.
Yeah.
Very simple dreams.
I believe you.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
You ain't out here living.
I have a dream of an actress stabbing me.
Bro, I never said I have a dream. I've had dreams where I've been an assassin. We're not going to go down that path.
Oh my gosh.
It's Mr. Peaceful over here.
How do you have a
peaceful.
dream of being an assassin?
The same way I can.
That is so stressful.
Why is it stressful?
You gotta, I don't know.
I was a sniper.
Bro, do you play video games?
Dude, I play a lot of video games. When I go to sleep, it's all calm.
You play Call of Duty?
The best dream I had was when I had an all-out
Man, answer my question.
buffet. What?
Do you play Call of Duty?
Yeah, I play Call of Duty.
When's the last time you played?
What's your gamer tag?
Last week, actually.
What's your gamer tag?
Black Grizzly Bear.
I can't tell if you're telling the truth or not, though. Hey, is this true?
Why is your gamer tag
Oh, man.
Black Grizzly Bear?
Please explain.
I was sitting on my couch
Yo.
and I was just like, I need to think of a cool name.
I feel like a black grizzly bear today.
And I thought it was like mad aggressive. Like, yo, I got killed by black grizzly bear. Like, yo, like I thought it was cool. I still think it's pretty cool.
Yo,
Man, all right.
Black grizzly bear.
yo, I'm calling you that in the gym.
Yo, what up, black grizzly bear? Y'all call me that in the gym.
Nah, you
nah,
know,
I rock
the way
with
you
that.
just said it. No, I'm not calling you that in the gym.
Yo, black grizzly bear, what's the deal?
Nah.
Yo, I think I
Nah.
might. Can I do Mr. 10 out of 10 and black grizzly bear now?
Sure, whatever. But we
You
ain't
do
gonna call
whatever
it.
you want. I'm not calling you that.
All right.
I don't like the way you said it after.
Yeah, you
I'm
had
not
too much
calling you
confidence when you said
Yeah,
it.
it was like, oh yeah, like call me
Yeah,
that.
a little ego boost. Nah, bro. Nah.
Yeah, not black, and you had the audacity to question Vince the Prince.
Yes.
Well, at least
Yeah.
Vince the Prince, black grizzly bear. How did I pull off black grizzly bear? Nobody asked me that one.
Man, we out here defending you, Vince. We got
Yeah.
you.
All right.
Don't worry. We got you.
That's wild. Back to what I was
Yeah.
saying. I'm not letting Zendaya stab and kill me. I don't know like what
Yeah.
you're going through.
All right.
What you're thinking is happening. Why would I want to die?
Hey, wait. Can we talk about let's talk a little bit more about these costumes, bro.
Oh, on point.
Yeah.
Out of all the movies I've seen, this movie had the best costumes I've ever seen. I don't know who was the designer in the costumes. Props, man, because that was beautiful.
Yeah.
If those costumes were available for Halloween, that's
Yo,
I'd be
the,
wearing
Really?
something.
the way
yeah.
he stepped off that ship, like these peasants, I
Yeah.
gotta let me hurry up so I can get off this
can we just-
forsaken planet.
Can we just all agree that this was like just bouginess,
Oh,
like to
all the
the
way.
highest degree,
All the
like,
way.
Yeah.
and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I loved it. Like I felt like it rubbed off on me. Like I just felt, like good about myself afterwards.
He was walking out, just
Yeah.
like, looking down at all the short people. Like,
What?
I like bouginess, man. Yeah.
But you wear black shirts every episode.
But why do I gotta wear something flashy to like appreciate bouginess?
I know.
How you
why.
gonna appreciate bouginess and not do anything
What am I supposed
bougie?
to wear?
A black grizzly bear about to get choked out. Keep raising your voice.
Hold up.
Raising your voice.
You appreciate bouginess?
Hey, these lights are gonna cut out.
Yeah.
You wear the
I'm gonna
same
be
black
behind
shirt
that.
every time. How you gonna appreciate bouginess? What do you do that's bougie, man?
No, tell me what bouginess is to you.
Okay,
my
I'm
guy.
Oh, yeah, let's hear this.
No,
I
no,
make
no, no,
cute
no. I just want to
babies.
know what you do.
I
No,
make cute
answer my
babies.
question
Let's hear what
first.
bougie is.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Because you act like, hold on, you didn't leave
Bouginess
like.
is just extraness. Like you're going extra. Like it's extra.
Extra what?
He don't even know what
Like-
bougie is.
What? You're just extra. Bougie is extra.
Look
Give
it up.
us an example of bougie people.
Like you got an hour flight and you like, I'm gonna ride first class. Cause you just bougie. Like I'm gonna ride first class. It's like an hour flight. It's
Do y'all
nothing
agree
wrong.
with that?
Hold on, are you equating being bougie
Thumbs down. over
to wealth?
Well, I mean, like you're doing extra when you don't have like that's like your last ends, and you like, oh, I just want to ride first class, knowing that you don't have the wealth for it. You're just doing it just because you just want to be extra.
No,
No.
that's trying to be flashy.
there. Thank you.
Okay, what's
Did
bougie?
you hear what I said? I appreciate bougie. That means I'm not balling. Like
All right, so what is bouginess? Explain to me
That's
bougie.
called what you just explained as being fake.
All right, well,
trying
so
to-
what is bouginess?
I'm trying to flash for people.
What is bouginess?
But what's my definition? Bouginess is definitely not what you said.
Okay.
Everything in that movie to me was bouginess as far as money,
Royalty,
yes,
elegance.
Yes.
That's
That's not
What-
what you said.
But
That's not what
but
you said.
you said acting like they had it.
They're not acting.
They had
so.
it.
Then what's
They
the difference
have it.
between
They
being
have it.
wealthy and being bougie?
It's
You
the
can
same
be-
thing.
You'll buy 1 hour. You buy
Bruh,
first
you
class
just-
on a 1 hour flight, or you just introduce wealth with bouginess.
No, you said that being bougie is spending your last ends on a first class flight when you
I
don't
thought that
have
was
it.
bouginess.
Fake.
No, that's you being stupid financially.
Yes.
I thought that was bougie. All right, my bad.
Hey, should we look up the definition right now?
You know what? Glad.
I'm
You
now I'm
ain't-
scared.
Did you not listen to the Migos? My bitch is bad and boozy.
They got money too.
Yeah.
Bougie. Urban Dictionary.
Right no, not Urban Dictionary. Well,
No,
okay,
let them go ahead.
Okay, no. Okay, so you guys are right.
Yeah.
High class, flossing, balling, one who possesses swag, elite, rich.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, shut up.
What should we talk about sometime?
Look.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Man.
Yo.
It's all right, man. You just learned right now.
And like just to state, like you don't have to be of wealth and all that to like have swag.
Or
like,
to appreciate the bouginess. I'm going to keep wearing my black shirts. World.
like
Albert.
I stand corrected.
Would you consider like the clothing that they wore in Black Panther bougie?
No, I thought it was royalty. Which is bouginess. Okay, I stand corrected.
You just corrected yourself.
All right, you're right.
On camera in 4K.
That is true.
Yeah, shut up.
We might have some interesting comments this week.
Trying to tell me.
I know one of my friends is going to be in my inbox.
No.
She going to be in there. You funny.
So the movie
yeah, back to the movie.
was bougie.
Yes.
Okay, the movie was bougie.
Highest degree.
All right.
Yes.
Jeez.
They had money.
Okay.
Even Paul's family that wasn't as big as the other families. They were bougie.
Yes.
When you have like a palace and you like lock the gates on people.
Palace.
So they
Keyword.
can stay out.
Yes.
And the only people that come inside from outside the walls are servants.
Bougie. Bougie.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I think you got
There's
it.
also a difference between being bougie and being elitist, but we'll get into that a different day.
Well, that'll be our whole episode.
Like you never like when you watch Game of Thrones and like you heard like Khaleesi talk.
Yeah.
Like when she when she came in power, you didn't like, oh man, like I like that.
Yeah.
You didn't like, you never like tried to imitate them. Like the first of the first of my name, Mother of Dragons, the Breaker of Chains.
You didn't. You appreciated it though, right? Like it was cool, right?
It was cool.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
You probably said good morning to Tariq on Power after he did all that stuff. Good morning, Tariq.
I feel like it's a lot of criticism right now. It's a lot of criticism.
Hey man, hey, you came at me.
I had the
came at me with my black
I had the
shirts,
definition
bro.
wrong. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
my
watch
bad.
out. You better
Okay.
come correct.
Funny.
Now you want to be Black Flash.
You don't want me to. For real. These lights are gonna cut off. It's over, man. You gonna wake up with your head flat on the table.
This is the first time me and Rob got into it on this podcast.
It won't be the last.
It won't be the last.
I'm
So,
gonna win the next one.
2 more parts I want to get into.
Okay.
Duncan Idaho went out like a G.
He did.
He went out like a G.
Jason
I like
Momoa
him.
always plays a great, cool character in other movies. Cool character.
You right. You right. You right. You right.
Yeah. Good job.
Wow.
Don't worry.
I'm right.
Don't worry.
I'm right. And you saw the reaction for I'm right. You see that?
You want to know why that reaction is? Because we stood outside that goddamn movie theater and I fucking said that. And I said that.
I thought we all said that. We all said that.
Was I there? Did I leave?
We all said that.
I mean,
We all said, oh my gosh.
You know what I said? I said I didn't like that he didn't have his beard. That's all I remember saying.
Yeah, you all commented on that.
We all agreed on it. We
Yeah.
all agreed that he plays a cool guy.
You all right over there?
Oh my gosh.
You all right?
Oh my gosh. This is
Got
just
him.
an Albert
Got him.
slander episode.
Yeah, boy.
This is an Albert slander episode. We all said he plays cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I could see it. Yo, last week y'all had that, but
Oh.
this week I'm up on it. I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah. Man, hey, I agree with you.
I do too.
Keep saying what you're gonna say.
I do too.
Like I actually mean that. So like, keep
No.
saying what you gonna say.
No.
Want me to tell you first?
No, the only thing the only thing I didn't like was just the beard. That threw me off.
That was the first movie I seen him without a beard.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
Over
here scared. Man, you can talk, man. It's all good. We're here stuck. It's all good, man.
There was one more character I wanted to talk about. My freaking headphones caught. All right. Dang. I don't just want to say the black woman, but I'm trying to find her name. Dr. Liette Kais. Hopefully I said her name right. Sharon Duncan Brewster is who played her.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was mad dope. She went out like a G.
Yeah.
I was a little upset, even though we saw it at the end. Mm-hmm. I wanted to see her ride that giant horn.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to see her, and I was upset, and I was just like, I thought Duncan got all of them.
Right. Hey, I got a theory about Duncan. So, thank you again, Vince, the Prince.
Hold on, has Vince read all the books?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because Hayato told me everything. Thanks, Hayato, for inviting us.
He was talking about the whole story is over a 5,000 year time span. Mm-hmm. I forget what he is. Like, he's like the best fighter.
He's the best fighter in the universe.
Right. So specifically that one scene where he was getting into the helicopter thing, and them dudes was just like,
yeah, they knew.
Like, they knew who he was, and I was like, oh, okay, he's someone important. But the theory is that, because there's this huge time span, that they might be cloning people, because he said something as far as how he might be, again, might be butchering this a little bit, but he might be in the future, like as part of a different story, because he did kind of go out quick.
I said that Jason doesn't just sign on for one movie.
Right.
But never mind. I won't say nothing.
Okay.
Good theory.
Yeah. Thank you, Vince. Again, appreciate you. But you can talk. You can talk.
What? I'm listening to what you said. God damn.
I'm just making sure. I'm checking on you, bro. Just making sure you're all right, man. I'm making sure you're all right over there. Now, what else were you saying?
Now y'all want me to talk.
You over there pouting, that's why.
No, I'm not pouting.
You were pouting. It's cool.
It's all good.
We all right.
Pout. We all pout.
You good? You straight?
That's what I wanted to get into. That doctor? Wellington?
Oh
my gosh. That idiot snitch.
Man.
Yo.
I trusted him.
Why'd you trust him?
No. Like in the with
okay.
Paul and stuff. I'm like, man, this is a good dude keeping it a secret. Yeah.
And you know what I think?
Yeah.
I think Shady Jessica was in on it with him. So I say this because remember when Jessica, her little family of truth sayers, Paul and the doctor were there?
Yeah.
And she told the doctor to check. It was like, speak nothing of this. Dismissed him.
Yeah.
And then, so he knows like all the little secrets of Jessica.
Right.
So, and then we find out he's a snitch traitor.
Right.
With all them people and with the truth sayers.
Yeah.
And so Shady Jessica, I feel like she knew everything that was going to happen. I felt like once she left that planet, she knew that they was going to get attacked. And so that her and Paul were going to be protected. Because for the life of me, I can't understand of how bombs are blowing up outside and you're asleep.
Because he got drugged.
He got drugged. Yeah.
He did. Paul did. How she didn't wake up. So remember husband went out.
Right. Oh. Yeah.
Husband left the room.
Yeah.
What was Jessica doing? She just got snatched out of the room.
I thought she took the drugs too.
I don't think.
Because I think she's in on it.
That's fair. Yeah, that's a good point. I did not even notice that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if he thought Jabba the Hutt was just going to let him survive, what was he thinking? His wife been dead.
Yeah.
She been dead for a minute.
I thought he was eating her. like when he was eating the food.
Oh, I thought so too.
Oh yeah.
I thought
yeah,
he was
yeah.
eating her, and I was like, oh,
I was like, don't feel
that's
this. Yeah.
so cold.
Yeah.
That's a cold way to go out.
It was a nasty dude too.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Nasty
Yeah.
dude.
I do. The dad, he went out like a G. Yeah. Respect to
Almost
that, man.
killed all of them in the room.
Almost.
Almost.
Still, he got some good ones.
You got some
He
good
got
ones.
some good ones.
Almost got
Man,
it.
we haven't even. I got to say this. We haven't even talked about the voice.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me tell you, y'all didn't see me.
I got jokes on that too.
Y'all. Yeah. When we were in the theater, every time I jumped, I was listening.
Oh,
every
because you
time.
felt the rumble.
Yes. Hence, go see it in Adobe. Get the full experience.
Probably like, oh.
Big ass Rob
Every
jumping in
Is
a
he
movie
behind me?
theater because of a voice.
Hey, man, that voice was something. Like, bro, it made you listen. It was loud, but yeah, no. I genuinely appreciated that as far as the overall experience. I was like, okay, this is interesting.
That made me think actually. So, because I don't know if that's part of the plot line, because I haven't read that far ahead.
Yeah.
That if the truth sayers, so Jessica's little family, if they're the ones who are actually like kind of in power, or if they're actually in power, or like what does the emperor have that they haven't made that move?
So she's from the bloodline with the politics, so she probably does have.
I mean, Hayato told me further than where you're along, so that's why I wasn't trying to spoil it.
Oh.
She's definitely from the bloodline, but I'm saying from like the truth sayers, so like the women in black, you know, if they have this power of the voice, like why are they listening to anybody else?
Right.
That makes me think what type of power does like the emperor have?
Yeah.
Right.
Because the people who are fighting Duncan, those are supposed to be like some of the strong. That's like I guess the strongest like military in the universe. So that's what I was just saying. Like if they're like listening to this emperor, like what does he have?
Right.
True.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
But mom's waking him up and saying, "Use the voice on me for some water." I just woke up.
he literally said that.
Yeah, like
I just woke up. Like I'm not
use
trying
the
to
voice.
do this.
Make me give you this water, man. If I don't get up and grab this pitcher of water from you,
man, yeah, no. You know what though? Like overall with this movie, I are you guys Star Wars fans or no?
what do you
I'm
think?
just gonna be careful what I say. That's what I'm asking.
Well, what are you gonna say?
Yeah, where are you going at with this?
Because if you're saying the last 3 movies were horrible, I agree with you.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
we,
Okay.
if we
I mean, I wasn't gonna say that, but you know, I'm not disagreeing.
if we had a trash can we can put right here, and we could throw the last 3 Star Wars movies that came out,
Oh my goodness,
I'd light that shit on fire.
we just lost 5.
I don't care.
No.
Yo, then they don't know good Star Wars.
No, right? But
Facts.
the fact that how you mentioned earlier how Star Wars took from this, like I really like this movie. I like what we've been talking about and what we researched. Like I would actually go out and read this book or
I want to.
really understand it more, because this might be the movie we've been waiting for as far as like, all right, Star Wars.
I want to talk about that too,
Okay.
but we haven't heard Al's full opinion of the movie.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. We've been fussing.
Oh yeah.
Man, shut up. Say what you gonna say. Mock me.
So overall, thought the movie was legit. Thought the visuals was definitely 10 out of 10 for sure, hands down. 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Thought the story to explain everything was, it's slow. The book is slow,
Right.
so it's gonna be hard to pick up everything. But I thought that overall it was legit. I like it, and the reason why I started reading the book was so if we're going by, so I'm millennial, right?
Yeah.
We are all millennials.
Well,
at
yeah,
this
right.
table.
Yeah. Thank you.
So before millennial, it's Gen Z. No, Gen
Z?
X.
Gen Z? Gen X?
Gen
I thought we're
X. Gen
Gen
Z
Z.
is after us, right? Gen X. Because all right, so
go ahead.
All right,
yeah.
so the way this happened was because I went to work and I was like, just got done seeing Dune.
Gen X.
I was right.
So on and so forth. I was like, just got done seeing Dune, and I just don't really get it. And I was like, everybody, as I walk out the movie theater, is telling me to read this book. I wanted to watch the movie so I don't have to read the book.
Bro, y'all looked like y'all was about to fight each other. Yeah. After the movie when I recorded.
No, this was at work. So it wasn't only after the movie.
Yeah,
when I went to work,
Mm-hmm.
this guy was like, "Oh, that's such a millennial thing for you to say," and I was like, "Oh, okay." I guess he's all like, "Yeah, you guys wouldn't know about reading a book before you go watch a movie," and I was like,
"Man, why does that sound
what?
offensive?"
I was like, "Are you for real, dude?
Yeah.
Like, we're in 2021. If I want to go watch a movie that's based on a book, I'm watching a movie so I don't have to read the book.
Oh, I don't do that.
I'm lazy."
Hence the.
I just try to watch the movie first because I know the book's generally going to be better.
All right.
That's
Well,
fair.
I'm watching the movie, so I don't have to read the book. But then
That's fair,
now,
too.
so to prove I'm wrong, I'm reading the book. And now I'm reading the book, and I'm sitting down, and I'm reading it,
He's
and I'm
reading it all
understanding,
angry.
and I'm reading it with
gonna read
anger and spite and pettiness.
Hey, it's wrong in the movie. It's wrong.
You're taking
I
notes too.
am totally invested
Hey, you gonna write
in
him?
this damn book.
You gonna write him a report too?
I'm reading all of them. I bought the book on
Buy the whole book
iBooks.
set?
Huh?
Did you buy the whole book set?
No, so I'm buying the book on iBooks right now because
There's 7 books
yes, and I'm going to read all 7.
before the next movie.
You got time.
Well, that's if they get the next movie. Remember,
They
got,
already
they already
they got
approved it.
confirmed. Well, boom.
Yeah.
Yes,
2023.
I have
I
my
will-
qualms about that too.
Yeah.
I will keep you guys updated on how far I am in books.
I know you will.
Let me know when you finish the first one.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm reading this out of pettiness.
I hope you enjoy
I'm
it.
reading this damn book
You're
out of pettiness, so nobody would tell me read the book
He's
and you'll
not
understand the
reading it.
movie. I am reading the book.
He's not reading it
and
for
now,
enjoyment.
now you'll hear my wrath as I understand these characters.
Man.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it to the point to where I'm on like the wiki for Dune, understanding like
Man,
every
good.
little word.
on.
I'm
Why-
job, man.
why
like,
are you-
I might be like, we might have to get some notes out of this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm for real dedicated.
Yeah,
And just so
man.
y'all know, I don't take notes. So for me to take notes on a book because some old geezer said that I couldn't read and watch this damn movie, I'm reading a book. I proved them wrong. Millennials can read. Stand up for us. Damn it. I'm upset. But it's okay.
You upset.
I'm upset.
What Drake said.
Drake
This man
said,
just
I'm
said-
upset.
All right.
I don't take notes.
I'm
know.
Gonna let you live. I'm gonna let you live.
We'll
It's
talk about
cool.
this after.
Off the pod.
Oh man, speak your truth, brother. Man, you
I'm
out
happy
here.
for you, Al.
Yeah, man. Dog.
Tired. of
You
this.
feel like you look like you just released a lot of
Yeah,
like,
man.
pent-up
Did.
Do what
stress.
you
I
gotta
did.
do, man.
I did.
That was a strong opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Old geezer said I can't.
Man, you better chill with that. He might be watching.
He gonna be listening.
Yeah, or yeah.
He probably not watching. He probably over there reading his own damn book. He
He really don't.
probably don't even have a
He gonna
TV.
walk into work tomorrow and be like, "Yeah, I got that off my chest." About you.
Yeah. He's gonna look at him, just smile like, yeah.
What you gonna do? Fire me?
Hey man, chill,
Hey.
bro.
All right.
Mr.
All right.
Supervisor.
I'm joking.
He
I'm
gonna
joking.
See, he gonna
Nah,
see
he
us.
ain't
It
In
is
the,
jokes.
he gonna see us in the gym like, "Yo, how can we really make this work?"
He knows it's all jokes
He-
though.
he
He,
gonna be-
knows it's jokes. He
He gonna be
knows.
joining Squid Game.
He knows I was gonna
Nah.
call him out.
He gonna be,
I mean, playing the game. He knows that I'm joking though. He knows that I'm joking. He knows he's gonna get called out. He knew I was
he
gonna
gonna
call
be in
him
the
out.
gym. What exercises can I do that will make me be able to strike down?
If it makes you guys feel any better, I have a bet with him because he said that.
A reading bet.
A reading bet.
You old.
If that's not some old,
All right. We gotta
All right,
get.
you
to
got it off your
Titans.
chest. Yeah. Let's
I
talk
got a
about it.
reading bet.
Let's talk about
I
it.
had one more point I wanted to
go
get to
ahead.
that. So Dune 2's releasing in 2023,
It was in November. Was it like the end of the year or
November.
Okay.
Nice.
So I have some qualms about that.
hmm
So for me, the script wasn't as descriptive as I thought it should be in kind of laying out some things.
Right.
And I think for them writing the script, getting everything set up, and then shooting, I think a year and a half is like really short. Because I think that movie was 2.5 hours. I think it should have been a 3-hour movie. So I just think that I would have rather had a 2024 release.
I see. But from what I understand how they shoot or like go about the movies, they probably already like
Had the
halfway
script.
through the other script. It's just it's a thing of getting approved. So once they heard that, and then they can figure out, okay, it might be done, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like if you really think about it, like how it ended, like I'm pretty sure there's some more footage.
They said it was only to, I think, half of the first book.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Wow.
That wasn't even the full book.
So they probably like still filmed a little bit more, like, but they probably most likely did the screenplay.
Because
right?
isn't Timothy, the actor who plays Paul, did he already finish filming Willy Wonka, or is he filming that right now?
I think right now, yeah.
And I don't know exactly what Zendaya has next, because she's supposed to be the main part of part 2.
I mean, they probably already started, to be honest. Like, I think now with technology and like the money, you can get stuff done pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then since they already like shot, like the planning phase is going to be a lot quicker because they know exactly where to go.
Right.
They already went through it, so I could see why it's probably happening a little bit sooner.
I mean, I thought it should have been greenlit before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they needed to see that weekend box office.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, we made some money. Let's go back into it to get approved for some more money, you know. But yeah.
Oh yeah, what'd you rate it?
9 out of 10.
Solid rating.
If the dialogue was like, they explained a little bit more in that, then a 10 for sure. But visually, it was just beautiful.
Yeah, visuals itself is 10 automatically.
Yeah, no, it was nice.
What'd you rate it?
Oh, I'm gonna roll with Rob. We'll go with 9 out of 10 overall.
You
8.5.
I like your 0.5. That's fair. That's solid.
That's good.
Yeah.
They just needed 5 minutes of like introducing. It would have been solid 9 for me.
That's fair. Go watch the movie, yo.
It was a dope movie. It's
Well,
on
you kinda
HBO
already
Max.
watched it, yeah.
It's on HBO Max too.
Watch the movie.
Yes.
Read the damn book.
All right, let's get into Titans.
Titans. Oh man, I got some shit to say.
Go ahead. We're going through episodes 6 through 12. That mid-season all the way through the finale. I have
Talk
plenty of
your
questions.
talk, Rob.
Go
Talk your
no,
talk.
wait.
No, I want to hear.
We're gonna hear this.
Oh man, I can already feel the tension there. What I'm about to say.
Whoa.
Don't say anything bad about Blackfire, Starfire.
No.
Okay,
No.
we're fine then. No tension over here.
Okay. I watched as much as I can. I did my little recap videos. And a lot of people were kind of saying the same thing that I was feeling. Like in the beginning, it popped off. It was good, potential. And then it kind of just did this. Now, it didn't just like drop.
Yeah.
But like for me, it was the acting. Someone made a really good point, and it was just really good. They said once Dove and what's the other guy? Hawk. Once they were out, then the show got better for them. And I really thought about it. I was like, it's something about it. I mean, I don't know too much about them, which kind of made it easier for me.
Right.
But overall, once they were out, I was like, okay, I could see your logic behind this. But for me, it got down to the acting. So we talked about it earlier, like Scarecrow, good job.
Yeah.
As far as, like I said last week about me watching the animated series, like that's my stuff. Like that was cool to me watching as a kid, blah, blah, blah. But now, like I caught myself like like Red Hood, for example, just dropping that F-bomb pretty often. I was just like, this seems forced, like in the sense of saying it and acting. And I was just like I get the dark like undertone, the grittiness, but it's just like, it doesn't need to be like forced. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
think if Red Hood looked older.
Honestly, if he was just a whole different person, I feel like I would have connected a little bit better. It just, I don't know how to describe it. It just seemed like someone who was just trying too hard, like to be cool.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But I Scarecrow, Nightwing, Starfire, Blackfire, Gar. Out of all those people, I feel like their acting was pretty on point. Like for like, I will say about Starfire. Now that I think about it, it progressed for me to where it got better. Because when she was having her visions and figuring her stuff out, like but towards like
have your visions in a bunker by yourself,
right? As
just blackout.
Yeah, when she helped, or when they got her sister out, that's where you hear her talking more, obviously, because she's got to make this.
They gave her more lines.
Yeah. Yes,
I noticed.
Yeah, I think we all noticed. But the thing I will say is, as far as them, if they go into another season, I really hope that, I don't know what it needs to be, but something needs to just crank it up just a little bit, whether it's budget, whether it's the acting. I can't
It's
tell
the
you.
Villains.
Yeah. Villains too.
Yeah, I did not like
Scarecrow's not a full season villain.
He's not, you said?
No.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, the finale showed you how much
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah.
that pissed me off.
Like I just didn't like Red Hood. I think that really threw me off. Like
I just like the finale when they're all just like, why don't we just go there?
I know it.
Like, why don't we just
go?
Just go.
Right. What are you gonna say?
I think it's because I think Red Hood does really well. So if you read Red Hood and The Outlaws, the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
So,
are you speaking specifically comic and how he portrayed it, or?
I'll connect it.
Okay.
So I like Red Hood a lot in the comics,
Mm-hmm.
and this one's like, and I can tell too because he's whiny because Bruce doesn't want him anymore.
Yeah.
And Rose didn't want him anymore, so he's frantic. He needs drugs.
Yeah, right.
But the Red Hood in the comics also struggled with it too.
Mm-hmm.
But so something that was mentioned on the finale. So you heard Argus, which is the company that Amanda Waller runs.
Oh, okay.
With Suicide Squad.
Right.
So I have questions about that too.
Okay.
But I'll get deeper into that. So, but within there, when Barbara's talking to V, who finds out works for Argus, she mentions Roy Harper, and so Roy Harper's is why can I always get it confused? Green Arrow's little apprentice,
Right.
and so they're usually like together, like when they're out there like doing wild shit.
Yeah.
So I felt like Red Hood needed like something to deflect on, and I felt like they were like leaning too heavily like on Dick Grayson, and then trying to fill like this void with Gar. Like Gar they didn't know what to do with Gar this season. Like my man's turned into a bat. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I think that goes into the budget though too.
Yeah.
Because somebody said on a review that like you could tell the budget happened when like you saw Gar do another, like they were saying the story about how Gar like transformations, like how he was struggling with it as far as like to help with the budget, so that way they don't have to do too much animation.
Yeah,
too much
but
CGI.
but like the
That's
actual like
expensive.
the way they wrote Gar was
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
a letdown.
Yeah, and he's
The biggest
one of my
letdown of the
favorites.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I out of the people I named, he would be like right there with Scarecrow. Like,
I mean, even look at the tiger when it's in the finale.
Yeah.
You could see.
you can see it in the house
Yeah.
when they're doing the. I was like,
You just like,
I caught
yeah.
that.
You're like, all right.
Yeah. It's just like, come on,
cool.
Warner Brothers, just commit.
It's like,
Put all the money in it.
They put the budget in the beginning episodes,
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they did.
which is so I feel like budget affected part of Gar, and I felt like budget affected Starfire and Blackfire's powers.
Do you know what the budget was? Does it say?
Let me see.
I think that'll answer a lot of questions right now.
How'd you feel about the finale though?
Who are you asking?
Me.
We both looking.
You find the budget because I know you didn't.
Yeah.
Let me get through some of the stuff on this season though. So I thought Scarecrow, the actor who played Scarecrow, had the best acting throughout the season. One of my favorite scenes was when he's in his mom's therapist's office and he's crying, saying that something's wrong with him and all this stuff, and she's like berating him, essentially.
Oh yeah.
And then so he realizes that she's called the cops, and then I was like, oh, she's not gonna make it past this episode.
Oh yeah.
And he cranked her neck all the way back.
Yeah, that was aggressive.
I saw that.
And so like what was in connection with that part was that essentially Scarecrow, once he gets into Wayne's house, because Red Hood's a lunatic and allows his man to take over Bruce's house, and he listens to this recording that Bruce made about like all these villains, and he listens to his, and essentially Bruce calls him a bitch. And that he has to rely on other people to do things for him. And so he's having this mental breakdown.
Ouch.
And so he goes and does that to his mom, and then goes and orders pizza and kidnaps this guy so he can like try to kill him. And finally he like snaps inside and is like able to go all crazy and cut his face up so he can be Scarecrow instead of just putting the hood on.
Really.
But I felt like overall, leading up to like mid-season, like Scarecrow was like a great villain, but I felt like the peak just fell by the time you got to the season finale. And then some other questions before I get to the season finale. So in the comic books, Oracle is generally Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. So when she's in the wheelchair, after she gets shot by Joker, she's Oracle. But on the TV show, Oracle is a computer system.
Right, yeah.
And the computer system generally that they've made that can essentially pinpoint where anybody is and voice recognition. Essentially, so everything that in Dark Knight that Lucius Fox said he wasn't going to help Batman with it. So essentially that same type of technology.
The same thing,
that's usually a computer that Batman designed called Brother Eye. So you've seen Brother Eye if you've seen Batman Beyond.
Yes.
Oh,
so that's generally like what that technology is. So I thought it was interesting. I was just like, so they're calling this Oracle, but Oracle's Barbara Gordon. So I was a little confused by that.
Yeah. Budget.
I don't know about budget.
I don't
it's
think
not
that's
budget.
That's something missing.
Yeah, I mean I mean Brother Eye turns into a Batman computer villain that essentially turns the city against him. And goes against all the Bat family, but I don't know. I just thought it was weird that they would say Oracle like when Batgirl's Oracle in general. I don't know how Tim Drake really found out all their business. Like he was Detective of the Year, but I guess they were trying to put the detective stats on him.
All detectives are bad.
Yeah,
just how he ended up like kicking a guy that was a full-on cop with a gun, and he was like, I learned that from YouTube. I was like,
what? I was so confused.
What?
That is budget.
Yeah.
Where did you learn how to kick somebody that has an AK and a budget?
With a bulletproof vest, like they were gonna feel that.
Yes.
I was confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
YouTube.
Like Tim Drake found out about some real shit when he got shot by Scarecrow. But I actually thought that episode was cool where Raven goes to Themyscira. It's with the Amazon, shaped her up real good. I liked her finally. Couldn't stand her the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
But the episode goes into like this afterlife or whatever, and so Tim Drake is there, Donna's there, and then Hawk is there.
Not a fan of that episode.
Why?
I just
too slow for you.
I just didn't. Just like characters, if they die, they die. I thought like the whole afterlife thing and then trying to do all that. I was like,
Yeah.
just trying to rekindle a flame that should just be
dead.
So
just
you
be
wanted
out.
Tim Drake just to not be Tim Drake.
Like if they're gonna go that route, just
So I'll say why I think they went that route. So you have the guy who plays Hawk in real life, like he's gonna be on Jack Reacher, and you kind of just left that as a cliffhanger of like what happened to his character. So I think they're trying to give him its justice. And then on the flip side, Donna Troy has died before and come back alive. And there's no sense of putting Tim Drake into this Titans universe if you're not going to use him as Robin, and Jason's not going to be Robin anymore either.
But see, Donna showed up as like it is what it is type show up. Like she just popped up like after she went through like her thing, the bridge. She was ended up like.
Well, she went to go save Bruce first.
Yeah, but how did she know Bruce was in trouble?
I don't know, and that's a question I had the whole season.
Yeah.
Budget.
It's like somebody told her.
The word of the day.
Yeah, and I was just like, and like Bruce don't say nothing.
Titans. Dude,
Welcome to
look at that
Titans,
budget,
where you can do whatever you want.
But no, I liked it because Donna came back like with some not dealing with anybody's nonsense anymore. But I thought that was one of their script wise. I thought that was one of the more better episodes, for it. And then, did y'all see when Donna walked back into Gotham and they said "Go home" on the sign?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
You were talking about it. One of the episodes. It
I
literally
did.
said it.
Yeah. And people keep wanting to live there. Stupid idiots.
Yo, did you also see when Barbara knocked Homeboy out? That would have been you. That would have been you.
Lady
Not
Vic.
from a distance.
That would have been
Not
you.
from a distance.
He was a
Not
good amount
from
of
a
feet away from
distance.
her.
Yeah.
So
I didn't like how V was in the elevator with 3 dudes with guns, and then she just walks out the elevator.
do you know what Argus is?
Yeah, I just wish they would. I don't know.
So I have a theory on V.
Hmm.
So the woman, sorry I don't have her name pulled up, but she's a dope actress. The woman who plays
Lady Vic. Okay.
no, the one who plays V.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she's
Barbara is
cool.
like right hand in the police station. So you find out that she works for Argus. So on the actual Suicide Squad game that's coming out, I think it's next year or the year after, she actually voices Amanda Waller.
Oh,
So
interesting.
So
Okay.
in the show, she says, she's like, "Oh, do we know your real name?" She was like, "No."
No.
But I was just like, it'd be interesting. For one, it's interesting that when you get into the finale, that Argus is rebuilding Oracle, this computer system that can essentially has the
Detect
capability
anything,
to break into Batman's systems. And so I don't think they're just handing this over and not having a backdoor to get into the system and to know what's going on in Gotham. And so I always thought that was like interesting that you're just like willingly giving Argus like all this stuff.
Yeah.
Thought it was weird that Roy Harper is working with them. And there was like a couple things that came up in the last episode. You had Selena Kyle, that being the password for Batman's mainframe to get into.
That Tim
Catwoman.
Drake just happens to know.
I don't remember that.
Well, Tim Drake's been
He's been studying
everything Batman does. So you had like a couple like pretty big names like in DC being introduced in that into I call it Titans universe now, and I think that it's gonna like branch out.
That's fair. Yeah.
In many different ways. The time I've been waiting for.
Oh no.
Well, here we go.
No.
We haven't talked about them all episode.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Superboy.
Boy.
He was willing to be that servant.
No.
Got a taste of the black fruit.
All right, so Superboy, Starfire is having one of her little visions or whatever. And we're gonna get to her parents, but Starfire is having this vision, and so she wakes up comes to life in the room and sees Conor and Blackfire in the bed.
Getting it on.
You hot mess.
You're right, though.
He was right.
Never had that before, huh, Conor?
Nah, he didn't.
Man, black is beautiful, y'all. Black is beautiful.
Oh.
So.
Changed his life.
It did. So when they're done, Conor's like, I've never done this before.
Man.
Starfire looked like, oh, okay.
Took him to the promised land.
And she looked like, she looked at him the way that Rihanna looked at Drake and said, didn't I tell you I was a savage?
Oh.
And so.
Man was thinking about family at that point.
Yep.
So the Titans go and they have to split up once they leave this police station after Dick Grayson walks them into a trap.
Again.
And so Blackfire got shot and, Starfire is healing her. And she gets Starfire's powers, which we find out that are actually her powers. Because her parents, some wild ass parents, essentially Starfire wasn't born with the power that the green fire that she had. She wasn't born with that power. It was actually her sister that was born with that power, and they took her power and gave it to her because Starfire is the firstborn and she's the heir to the throne. And you can't be the heir to the throne with no power.
Oh.
So as she's healing Blackfire like unconsciously like takes her powers back. Though I think that somebody on her planet told her that they did that because it seemed like she was a part of like, I would say a priestess that was with them when they did that. I feel like she told them because she was trying to get them to not do that. But takes their powers back or whatever. Starfire and Blackfire get into a little, not a tussle, but they have some words with each other. They split. Blackfire finds Conor with kryptonite dust on his face. She helps him out.
Ninja dust.
That Dick Grayson threw on him. He was so mad.
Go to sleep.
He was just like, I can't believe that Dick would do that to me. She was like, it's just me and you against the world, baby.
Bonnie and Clyde. My man.
And so from there, the Conor Drake playlist was made.
Oh, man. My man.
Because Blackfire looked at him like, I know you've been hurt by someone else.
What?
And looked at him like, I'll take care of you.
Oh, man.
And then, Conor, he's out of taste, so.
Taste of the black fruit. Thing was juicy, boy. It's on that thing.
Yo.
Did some Superboy moves, turned to Superman. That's the one. You was Superboy when you first came.
Now you
Superman.
Superman. Now you Superman.
She probably called him that too.
She did not.
Superman. He was like, whoa, I never got called that before. I've been Superboy this whole time.
Talking about she called him Kal-El.
All you gotta do is just change 3 letters at the end.
Man, fix it. Oh, man.
So.
Facts, though.
She said she took care of them. Ow, chill. Humping the damn table. Chill out.
Oh, man, that was me.
Threw me off. Anywho, so she was the best he ever had.
Yeah. I see what's going on here. Keep it going.
Oh, yeah. No, hit him.
And then he was moving on to Own It. So in Own It,
yeah.
First he thought it was his.
Ooh.
And then towards the end of the song, when Drake starts rapping,
yeah,
you find out that she wanted to leave him in his worst moments. Conor finds out.
Yeah.
They go back to the lab and finds out there's a way for you to get home. She said, "Oh, I'm out of here.
Oh,
I'm the queen of this planet.
Oh, you're out of here.
I'm out of here."
yeah.
All right.
Conor said, "What?" Then it was Diamonds dancing. He was like, "You're just gonna leave me?
Yeah.
Do me dirty. Do me dirty."
Tay's singing is phenomenal.
Yeah,
I just want to let y'all know that.
Y'all don't even know what's going on right
let
now.
y'all know Tay's singing is phenomenal.
And then he like moved into Jaded, and she was just like, "Yeah, I gotta go back." He's like, "You're playing me." Singing Jaded by Drake.
Oh.
Man, I might have to.
My
I
man
have to spell this out for some people.
My man was
I
in
know,
shambles.
Yeah.
this is impressive.
My man was in shambles. So what does Conor go do? While they're standing and he's making this fuel, he has this glint in his eyes like, if I can't have her, no one can.
Nobody can hit
Those
that after me.
Tamaranians don't know what to do with her.
Nope.
They didn't love her like I loved her. Can't leave me. What's Conor do? Conor blows up her goddamn ship.
The one and only.
Blows up the ship.
Oh man.
So Starfire gets up and is like, "The hell is wrong with you?" And the toxicity of all of it.
Yep.
Blackfire's like, "I would have did the same thing if I was him.
That was so toxic. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I would have did the same thing."
Oh man.
And I was like, "Oh, y'all made for each other."
Yep.
Basically.
Yeah. I mean, it was love at first
And
sight.
then Conor was like,
The
"Just
first
hold
and
on,
only.
we're going home. Going home. Just hold on, we're going home."
Oh man, this is good.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little bit of the Conor Drake playlist.
Yeah.
Man.
Nah, a little bit. No,
Yo.
that was all of it. Yeah,
Yo.
good job.
Nah. But anywho, to get to the rest of it, so some things I left that with, they have the Lazarus pit on top, and it's raining down purple. They didn't play Purple Rain. I said, what
Or play some Future.
what in the foolishness of all this?
Yeah. Pay your respects.
But kind of like overall, like Bruce is back and he's driving through the trenches of Gotham.
Yeah.
And they try to make it seem like it's just great. Look at the people cleaning the
Reminiscing.
windows.
Yeah.
It's just a great place. Gotham's great now.
Yeah.
No, it's not,
No,
Bruce.
it's not. You
Gotham's
left.
trash.
If
all
I
of trash.
died and came back and I still live there, that's a problem. If I died and came back, I'm not going to work the next day. I leave. I go. That's it. Like, I can say that I died and came back in the city.
Yeah.
Like, come to Gotham where you might just die.
Yeah. And come back alive.
Or you might come back. We don't know.
Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
A bomb might go off and 1,000 people might die.
All right.
But
11 million.
but
Yeah.
Pete, this. If the Titans are here, you're not gonna die. You're gonna come right back to life, and you're gonna go right to work on Monday. You better not say you dying as an excuse. You can't say Batman did whatever as an excuse. You can't use superheroes as an excuse.
Nope.
Show up late to work, be like, Superman blew up my car.
Shoot.
Please.
But
you came back to life. You good.
Get to typing.
Get back to work.
Get to typing.
But overall, the season finale was kind of lackluster. I felt like it was more of a setup for whatever universe that the Titans is going to be. They're going back to San Francisco. I didn't like the way that Dick and Starfire looked at each other at the end of the episode because I don't want them together.
That's fair.
They're gonna end up together. Maybe.
They probably will because they have in the comics plenty of times. But yeah, I felt like Titans started off strong and then declined.
Yeah.
Yep.
Weak villain at the end.
What do you got to say, Al? Any final thoughts?
I think you guys pretty much covered it. That's pretty much covered it. I mean, everything from we covered the budget. We covered, I mean, Conor and his craziness.
Yeah.
We covered, I mean, everything from, we all know the Starfire and Blackfire, you know what I mean? Baddies.
We couldn't tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just want to point
said,
that out. Just want to say that just because
Tay
Tay had the
said
upper
step
hand
2.
on me last episode. I just want to say it, y'all some
He was
baddies.
trying to
Put
get
your
into
chest away,
Wakanda.
bro.
Yeah,
Y'all some
Put your chest away, bro.
baddies.
Wow. I'm gonna dial it back 2 steps now.
Yeah.
Yeah, thought it was cool. So,
Okay.
thought it was cool.
I specifically didn't talk about Gar and Connor trying to let Red Hood back in. I just want to say that because they're wild.
Yeah.
Red Hood.
Let's hope they fix that in the budget. Keep word of the day. Let's hope that. But on that note, this was fun. It was a good old episode.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this one.
We have next
Superman.
Well, yeah, we got my
we're
Hero.
gonna go see My Hero Academia World Mission
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow. I was mad I couldn't go to premiere.
Not tomorrow.
I thought it was
is
Friday.
No, it's Friday.
Oh dang! In 2 days.
Yeah.
I feel like
Don't
today
Don't
is
scare me
Thursday.
like that,
Yeah, the
Hope
premiere
day.
was
Mhm.
last night, so
Yes.
I could have got tickets, but I was upset because I couldn't go. So I didn't invite you guys or tell you because
okay.
you weren't gonna go without me because wasn't gonna do that.
Okay.
Anywho,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
nothing to appreciate.
Just words.
Yeah, just letting you know.
try
But
to be
anywho,
nice.
so we're gonna see My Hero Academia World Hero Mission on
Mhm.
Friday, and then we'll review that.
Yes,
And-
nice little Halloween episode.
I'm
Bring my
hyped
Chick-fil-A.
about it. They're not our sponsors, but
Right.
yes.
No, I'm bringing
Okay.
food. I'm bringing food.
Good
That's
job.
all I'm saying.
Okay.
Is that I'm bringing.
Are you gonna
He's
make
bringing
cute babies?
food. Oh, man. All right. Anyways, thank you for watching another episode of the Opinion League. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Comment. Let us know what you think about what we said. Let us know if Al will have cute babies. Most likely not. And until the next episode, see y'all
Wow.
then. Peace.
What?
Peace.
Ah.